Here we go, folks. Get ready. This is our game of the week, a matchup everybody's been waiting for. There's tremendous energy here in the building. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
set. It's second down. Takes the handoff again. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Can he get there on the ground? And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. Catch made on the left side. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. He's just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and his defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
First down here for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end, who makes the grab. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Oh, it is a fumble. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. 1st and 10 play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's got it on a crossing route, and he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw yet again. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. And that's good enough.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
What a play for the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score. Kennesaw State 10, Louisiana Tech 0.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to kick it away.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the back now goes in motion. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that run in the previous play. He'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Now it's second down here. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. He's going to take another shot right here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to launch it deep again. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? The back's got it. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made down inside the 20.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. It's a run. Running back's got it. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Bring him down after a small gain. They played it safe there on 3rd and long. The offense already has one 4th down conversion. They do it for a 2nd time. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
On to kick it away.
Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? He'll keep it on the draw play. Great move in the open field.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for 6. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made down inside the 25. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. The short completion of the tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he's going to float this one to the right side. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Can he take it all the way? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get it down.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. And a sophomore making an impact play.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
He's looking to scramble. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Ball is incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Wynn. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. No huddle here for the offense. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on second and goal. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Kennesaw State, 24.
And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway.
Number 10, set to advance on the football.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Comes the Owls offense back out there. Trying to build in a positive first half for this offense to see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop. Here's the throw deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. A screen to the wide receiver. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This one is right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Gets made on the out route. They wrap him up, and the gain is good enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Run down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on third down, bringing pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. The linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of,
he'll take a deep shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Important second down play coming up. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And looking for a big play here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there.
And your Kennesaw State Owls will take over first and
10. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Brown. Breaks loose at the 40. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big game for this offense.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Running play called on third and short. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
No problem. Knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. He took his eye off the ball. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. So here we go. Off the huge gain, they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Punt over the middle. It's Wynn. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. The pass rush closing in. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Chris, that quarterback seemed to be back there forever waiting to find somebody open. He should have just thrown it away or just taken off. Instead, waiting all that time allows the defense to get to him. They come up with a sack.
Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he finds his target. He has the first. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. 1st and goal. Handoff. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This game is far from over. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Point after, up and good.
Kennesaw State, 27. Louisiana Tech, 24.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Kennesaw State, 27. Louisiana Tech, 24.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the Louisiana Tech offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. Linebacker shifting around now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense.
The second down pass.
Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive.
And for Kennesaw State Owls will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Owls offense back out there. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Not much on that play, brought down short.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's third down and 3. Keeping it on the ground here. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Give it to the back again. Tackle made after a big gain.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. So the offense flexing, Kirk, is stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And they tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's reeled in. It's Simon. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. A new set of downs after that completion.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's a wide receiver screen.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out and get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's got it. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. And the quarterback dropping back, trying to create outside the pocket now. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And the comeback is on.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's across the 25.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. The Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
He's running out of time here. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the comeback continues.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
And he knocks through the PAT. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the fourth quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. Look at that, he's still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the defense will take time out to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining. Offense now in the all-important red zone. And then first down, right back to the running game. And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Toss play to the outside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very